What is going on, everybody? It has been a hot minute since I've been up in this place, and you know that. It's just that I had some of my knee swelling injuries, stuff like that. We did a lot of vacations, a lot of cruises, and because of that, I just had to step back from paintball for a little bit and just not being able to play. But, however, today, if you guys will see in the camera, I got myself a new little shooter. Oh, there it is. Fossil 1.6 in the amp colorway. You know I love it right there. Just recently picked it up for $1,150 off Buy Sell Trade. Had to have it. Always wanted it. Right there, you can see right there I'm running with Anthony. I guess he played with the Mad Monkeys, one of the Warriors home team about a year ago. So we rocked together in this game. I think it was like a 15 on 15. It was a really good game, really fun. I will tell you right now, I've had GoPro problems with the gun cam. So normally I wouldn't even share this video, but it was such a high-paced, fast-action game that I kind of really wanted to show it with you guys and let you guys have some fun. So basically you can see me playing with the GoPro. It just kept shutting off, and I'm like, what is going on with this thing? You can see it was powered on, but I had some problems. Anyways, we got put on a birthday party scene with a lot of young kids, probably like 10 to 13 years old, like this young man right next to me. And the other team was a full football team that came down for some football tournament, and they were all probably 10 to 15 years old. So it was actually really good. So what we did is, for some reason, they threw me and Anthony on the same team, and that was kind of interesting because you're like, okay, we're probably the only two with actually our own guns, but hey, whatever, you know, we'll play it out. So we decided to go ahead and rush this right side. You know me, I love rushing. I get so bored when I sit in these corners, and I'm like, oh. Now, one thing I did do all day long, since I basically was about the only one there with his own gun, is I really tried to help these guys, and I talked it out through everything we did, help these kids move up together, work together, talk together. I would literally let them go and get the kills. I would try and say, all right, I'll keep that guy's head in. You get up there and rush and get the kills. You know, to build their self-confidence, because most of them are so scared when they're out there playing. It's a big thing. I am so sorry. Just watching this video, I'm like, oh, who's going to watch this video with this much GoPro getting blocked? I am so sorry, guys. Bear with me. It will get really fast-paced here in a minute, and that's why I really wanted to upload this, because we do begin to really push fast on the right side, and we wrap all the way around. And you can see they tried to wrap, and that didn't quite work for those guys. But I am loving this Fossil 1.6. Oh my God, it was one thing that when it first came out last year, I always wanted it, but I wasn't going to pay $1,800. You know me, I buy everything used except for one or two minor things, you know, that kind of stuff. And finally, I wrote the guy and said, look, I know you've had this up for a long time. I'll give you if you come near $1,100, I'll pay you immediately. And he said, how about $1,150 shipped? I was like, done, no questions asked. It had 700 and something shots on it from what I can tell. I was like, that's it? I mean, you guys can take the $1,800. I will gladly wait a year or so till it drops in price and roll from there. And oh my God, I love it. Everybody wanted to shoot it. This whole other football team that's on the other side you're going to see here in a second that we're running into. I know we're camping. I apologize. I'm really trying to let these young kids move up and get the action. That's basically what I'm doing. But anyways, I let almost the entire football team shoot it. Went through a whole hopper, and I just didn't really care. When I do this for fun. I do this to really support people, let people go for goals, and if goals are, hey, get yourself a paintball gun later on, work hard for it, and do it. You know, don't go out there in the streets and do anything crazy. And that's cool, man. I love pushing it because, you know, I've had a lot of people see my son when I went to World Cup and I walked around World Cup because, of course, I live in Kissimmee. So it's on just the other side of Kissimmee. I just went ahead and did it, and everybody wants to, you know, talk to my son. Everybody was like, hey, do you want to let your son shoot my gun? Everybody's so friendly that I just want to pass it on and be the next good guy to help people out because, you know, people helped me in the past. So just doing the one-up. But you can see we're running around the whole side. Finally, I know we're moving. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But and we are moving around. We're picking them off. What happened is you had two guys run up top, two guys stay below, and you had a couple of guys in the back. So I was kind of waiting for the young guys to pick it off, and you will see they are there. Like, he's just laying against the side, and he's out there screaming the whole time. It was actually pretty funny. And basically, we just picked him off one by one. You'll see I can actually shoot my hair. Boom, right in his backside. They had no earthly idea that I wrapped on him. And then Anthony was on the other side pushing up. And basically, we ran the whole way. And I really just wanted to show this fun videos. I love hanging out with these people that have never played before. Not because you're trying to bully them or get a lot of kills on them. But just generally because of the fact that I really want to help people out, get them excited about the game, kind of show off the guns, let them shoot the guns and say, hey, man, this is what you can do. If they say, well, what would you do here? I try and really do help them and usually it does work. And I don't know, just my personal style, and I'm not going to be rage on you or anything. I just don't really care. But oh well, we had a good time today, picking them off. Good thing is my team was working together so good that everybody moved across the field at the same time and talked it and worked out. That's all you can ask for rookies, man. Reynolds, most people are scared out of their minds. They're just staying in the back, but not my team. My team just followed me, and I want to show them, hey, you're going to get a lot more kills if you run up there. But today was a great day. First day back. I think I played about 4.5 hours before basically everybody starts leaving at Warriors around, about 6 o'clock at night. Most people just began to leave. Look, their hands are just going up. I'm walking up on them. They're like, I'm hit. I'm like, I don't remember shooting you, but okay, if you want to call yourself out, I'm hit. And I never even pulled the trigger on some of them, so it was a good day. But I don't know, I went through most of a case of paint, but then again, I just let everybody shoot it. Some of the young birthday kids, they kept going out of paint, and they were like, oh man, I got to go home. I'm like, oh, you want a few more games? So like 1 or 2 had like an Empire Mini. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, here. So I just like pod dumping on them, just the fact that they could stay in the game and play longer. And their dad was like, how do you still have paint there, son? And I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I kind of gave them some extra paintballs so they could play a little longer and have a lot more fun. So, sorry about that. If you ever see it, Dad, I do apologize. But, I saw the kids wanted to play, and they were all at paintball, so why not help the kids out? That's just the kind of thing I am. But I figured this time I was supposed to go to Mark Mall Paintball today, but I called them today. They had 2 people. 2 people! I was like, oh my god, I can't go there. It's over an hour to get to Winter Haven from where I live in Kissimmee with traffic and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, that's what made me go to Warriors, and it turned out to be a great day. First day back in obviously about 3 months or so since I put up a video. I apologize about that stuff. I was running a lot, working hard, trying to really lose weight, and I was running every other night, and my knee just began to swell so bad, it was hurting just to walk. So my wife, being a medical doctor, she's like, dude, you got to get off that knee right away before you really hurt yourself. So I just basically stopped everything, and that included paintball. But I'm back again. I feel a lot better. I'm still working on losing weight, getting off those cokes, running around here, having fun. Definitely considering playing tournament paintball next year, and bringing you a whole new content. Even from the D6, just goof offline. That's all I really want to do. Anyways, guys, I know the video was a little long. Still love you guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys at the next video.